Rockets made a blockbuster move last night, trading away Russell Westbrook for John Wall and a protected first-round pick in 2023. We got a lot of details coming up next, guys. Cue the intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The League. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan, and we got the Houston Rockets just making a blockbuster move, swapping Russell Westbrook for John Wall. Rafael Stone saying, F your goddamn Rockets early season predictions video, which I will have to do again, because now the Rockets just added John Wall and they traded away Westbrook. John Wall, he does not make the team, I believe, any better, and he doesn't make it any worse. I think the only way this team doesn't hit what I was predicting for the win plateau is just because of team chemistry. You know, having a lot of new faces, bringing in a new point guard, and just wanting to see a new coach, new point guard, new faces around this team. You know, how are they going to be hitting that third seed is what I want them to be at. How are they going to get that third seed with a bunch of new faces, no team chemistry? You know, whatever you want to say, James Harden was working out with John Wall or had a pickup game with him or whatsoever, and he said that, well, I preference John Wall over Russ. That's completely false. I don't care who reported it, whether it was Woj or Shams. That is completely false. I have a guy on the inside saying, hey, that is false, dude. James Harden never preferenced John Wall over Russell Westbrook. Does he like John Wall? Yes. Does he has a good relationship with John Wall? Yes. John Wall also has a good relationship with DeMarcus Cousins. We saw DeMarcus Cousins tweet. He looked like he was a little happy about that. Okay, now you get a guy here in John Wall. And look, I don't know what to feel about the trade, because I can't really formulate an opinion on the trade. John Wall has been hurt half of his career in the NBA. He's played 9 seasons in the NBA. 4 out of the 9 seasons, he's only been able to play more than 70 games. The other ones, you're looking at 32, 41, 48. Like, it's not that great, okay? Other than his rookie year, his first 2 years where he was 66 games and 69 games. The other years, he's always been hurt. And you're going to try to sell to me a guy that hasn't played in about 2.5 years, that's coming off an Achilles injury. It's one of the toughest injuries to come back from in any sport, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, okay? And then you get another guy that is ball dominant, that is gonna be tough to work with. And I need to know how well James Harden could work well with John Wall before I can formulate any type of opinion on him. But I look at a comparison between Wall and Russell Westbrook. Wall averages about 2.8 turnovers. Russell Westbrook averages about 4.4 turnovers. So what I saw at the end of the day, and the tail of the tape, is John Wall, what he lacks in points and rebounds that Russell Westbrook gives you, he's going to contribute to assists to turnover ratio. John Wall averages about 9 to 10 assists in his career, okay? In his career. Now the biggest thing is if healthy, and that is going to be the biggest question mark for the Houston Rockets with a John Wall, with a DeMarcus Cousins, if healthy. Because if healthy, you got a big three here in Houston. I mean, I'm not saying nothing new to anybody, but if DeMarcus Cousins gets back to what he can do, what we know he can do, averaging about 18, 19 points a game, 10, 11 rebounds a game, you get a John Wall averaging about 19 points a game, 9 assists a game, you know, getting his 2 steals a game. He's still good defensively. He's about the same as Russell Westbrook defensively. And then James Harden doing his thing. You still got a solid enough team where they can make a push and still be competitive in the West, but I just don't see them beating the Los Angeles Lakers. But I do think the Rockets are going to make another move. And it's not before the season starts. I believe somewhere during the regular season, I see the Houston Rockets making another move, whether it's a wing depth, whether it's somebody else, maybe it's somebody new at the wing, a new 6-man, or just a rotational guard that could take the load off of James Harden and John Wall, getting another rotational center. This team still has a few holes in it that I think is needed in order for them to be more competitive in the West and potentially trying to slay that damn dragon in LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, because we know what they did in the offseason. And the Houston Rockets, as of now, I had them at a plateau mark for wins, very high. But I see them falling somewhere to that 5th seed. I just see them falling somewhere there because just the aspect of team chemistry, like I said earlier, I see them falling somewhere into that 5th seed where the Houston Rockets are going to have to potentially play maybe the Golden State Warriors or the Los Angeles Clippers, which is not good first round matchup. And then the second round having to face possibly the Los Angeles Lakers, another not so good matchup for the Rockets. But nonetheless, keep your heads up, Rocket fans, because I do see a move coming before the trade deadline. You will hear into existence. There is a move going to be happening before the trade deadline. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notice to turn on. Down below in the comment section, drop your opinions. I want to know your opinions on the John Wall Westbrook swap. Is this better for Houston? Is this better for Washington? Or are you just somewhere torn in between the middle like myself? I can't have an opinion on it, like I said earlier, because I need to see John Wall play. We haven't seen him play in almost 2 years. I have to see what he can do before I formulate an opinion of any kind. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. Y'all have a blessed day.